Hello and welcome to my very first episode of Kerbal Space Program. This is my first Let's Play series ever, and I hope it goes well. I have another couple Let's Play series in mind. Not going to talk about those quite yet, because those are still kind of on the rocks. I want to see how this goes. Kerbal Space Program is a very good game. I want to give it a try. I've been playing this game for a little bit. I think I got it about a month ago. Really enjoying it so far. We are currently in the version 0.18.2. So I think we'll just jump right in, and I think we'll just start by building a basic rocket. Got a few flights in progress already. I'll show you those real quick. I've got whoa, where'd it go? Way out there. Is it out here? Where'd it go? Oh, did I lose? Oh, no, I didn't lose it. Okay, I got confused there for a second. This is the planet Kerbal. Got a satellite way out there. So there's the first one. I've got an orbiter around Duna. I sent a multi-probe mission to Duna not too long ago. You can pretty much see all of them from this view. I've got one around what's it called? Ike, yeah. Duna's moon. Very big moon for the size of Duna. I also landed a rover on Duna, which is the first excuse me, the first object I've gotten to land on another planet. I tend to get very, very nervous when trying to get manned missions to any other planet. This went shockingly well. It's just a tiny little probe. I think we'll go look at it. There we go. Oh, is it gonna work? There we go. So I got this little guy. Just put all the different sensors and things on him and things like that. Landed in a crater. I was very happy with how it worked. Did not expect it to work as well as it did. So there's that one. So I think, seeing as how this is my first video, well, first kind of official video, I made a video a year back. I'm a big Halo guy, and I made a video about I forgot. Great. All right. Anniversary. Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. Yeah. Anyway, so here we are. This is the hangar bay. Why am I getting such a low frame rate? That's weird. Wonder if it's because I'm recording. That may be what it is. You typically get a low frame rate in here. There's a lot more stuff going on in here. Nevertheless, alright. So, first, we're going to get one guy into orbit, hopefully. So, we're going to need a decoupler before he comes home. Before I forget, going to need parachute. Alright, there we go. A lot of other YouTubers such as Scott Manley and well, mainly Scott Manley, he tends to not use SAS modules because it weighs him down. I'm not good at this game, so we're going to use an SAS module, or an advanced SAS module. Because how he's able to hold a rocket in one direction without a computer is beyond me. I've tried it before, and it went terribly, terribly wrong. So, here's a standard fuel tank. I'm going to attach that to the bottom. Probably need two, and I think we'll put the vectoring engine on the bottom. And this might need a bit more of a kick. So I think what we may do is go in here, structural, radial decoupler, go to each side, and add another fuel tank on each side, like so. We'll give them the non-vectoring engines, and we will have them feed fuel into the main tank. Oh, wrong spot. Whatever. Alright. What should we name this craft? I think we'll name it... Let's play it. Let's play 1. Save it. Oh, I forgot a very important part. We need some of these guys. That should do it. Alright, let's figure out our staging first. Alright, need these to release. Then that to fire there. That stage, and this to fire. Alright, here we go. Very first launch of the Let's Play. Not sure if this is gonna work. It should work though. I have confidence. Alright, looks like it's going well. And the physics have set in. Okay, so we're going to throttle up. We'll go at about 80%. There. Alright, we're going to turn our SAS on. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Alright, I'm getting a much better frame rate out of here. I'll have to work on that. Alright. We are on our way to orbit around Kerbal. We got Nelfrod Kerbal. There's a lot of weird names in this game, you'll find. Alright, we're going to perform a bit of a roll. I'm going to throttle down a bit. We're going pretty quick. Once we get past about 10,000 meters, we won't be working against so much atmosphere, and I'll be able to throttle us all the way back up. This is a good speed for this altitude. Doing okay on fuel. I'm a little worried. Don't know if we're going to quite make it. Oh, we're going way too fast. Right, almost there. We can let this part slide. Alright, cut those. Good. And we're on our way. I think we'll make it. I think. Don't quote me on that. Roll a bit more. Going to go into a direct orbit or a prograde orbit. Doing great on fuel. Let's take a look at the map. Our apoapsis 22, about 23. I think we'll make it. I think we'll be okay. So this engine here, the vectoring engine, for those who are not familiar with Kerbal Space Program, normally if I were to use those two bigger engines, the ones from the parts that are falling back to Kerbal, they are stationary. They can't move whatsoever. So if I were to use that on the bottom, I would need some wings on the side, or flaps, or whatever. Alright, we're getting pretty far out. 66, let's shoot for about 100 kilometers. We're going to cut our engines. Alright, can turn the SAS off. Roll over a bit. So as I was saying, this engine is able to direct itself, so I don't need wings. So it's a little better on weight, but it's not quite as powerful as those bigger engines. So you have to kind of choose a give and take. We're going to throttle up here, get us some lateral movement, see if we can get ourselves into a nice, clean orbit. You can see it's starting to move out. Alright, we're gaining. I don't want to gain too much. The reason I choose to fire so early is because I don't want to lose all the energy that we're going up with. So I don't want to lose too much energy, so I fire very, very early. I don't fire as soon as we get up. Alright. We will definitely make an orbit, I think. Yeah, we'll definitely make an orbit. We got plenty of fuel. Alright, I'm going to add a maneuver here, just so I know how long it's going to take. And alright, let's pull that back just a little bit. That's good. Alright, 138 by 139. That's pretty good. Alright, let's see. We've got 3 minutes, 51 seconds. It's going to be approximately a 7-second burn. So I'm going to burn about 3 seconds early. And hopefully that's right. Sometimes this can be wrong. Sometimes it doesn't even know. When I do interplanetary missions, it gets real confused. So we are going to time accelerate a little bit, so we don't have to sit here through all 3 minutes. Alright, get pretty close. Ship is pretty small, so the SAS inside the capsule is able to direct us pretty easily. Probably could have gone with a bigger engine, but whatever. Probably would have been a lot harder when we had those other 2 engines to get us to tilt over. Right, 14 seconds about. Alright, 5, 4, 3, gonna hit the throttle. And cut the engines. Alright, let's hit it just a little bit more. Alright, good. Awesome. We are in quite the orbit. Pretty even. Let's see, we got 138 by 139. How close is that? A little over 1.5 kilometers apart. Sweet. Perhaps we should take Nelfrod. Is that his name? Yeah. Is that how you pronounce it? Nelfrod. It's a weird name. Perhaps we'll take him on a bit of an EVA here in a minute. I don't want to do it quite yet because we are not going to be in the sunlight very much longer. So I think we'll time accelerate. The planet below. Ooh, oh, I missed the sunrise. Dang. Alright. Got plenty of light now. Let's see. Let's tilt the rocket so it's facing upward. Well, away from the planet. There is no up or down in space. There's simply that way and that way. So we're going to point this way. Alright, I'm going to rotate the capsule a little bit so it's in the sun. Or the door, not the capsule. Just going to swing back? No. Alright. Alright. We're going to take Nelfrod. Little EVA. This is something that they added, I think, in 0.17 of the game. Really, really cool. It allows us to walk around on the moon and on the other moon, Minas. Very cool. Out in the black of space, right next to a planet. Very cool. Perhaps we'll go to the other side, inspect our rocket so that it's good to fire on its way back. Turn the light on. Easy. Easy. Oh. Don't hit it. Oh, I'm really far away. These guys are a little harder to control when you're out in a spacewalk. When you're on a moon, you have gravity. It's a little, well, obviously you'd have gravity, but it's a little easier to conceive what will happen when you do something. When you're out here, you know, I click up and I just keep going up. And it can be a little confusing sometimes. A little disorienting. Can't imagine what it's like on the actual International Space Station up there to have to deal with everything like this. I'm sitting here at a computer doing nothing, recording my first video, and they're doing science and all kinds of cool stuff. Alright, let's get him back into the capsule and we'll get ready for our deorbit burn. I think we'll take him on maybe 2 more orbits around the planet. So we're going to time accelerate. Should be going across to mission control. Let's see. You can kind of see little flickers right there. And right there, there's a landing strip on that island. You can kind of see the little itty bitty flickers, and those are objects back on the ground. Don't know if that's a bug in the game or if they have intended it. I really have no idea. But you can see stuff from very far away. We're at about 138 kilometers, so you can. That's the landing pad in the Space Center where we took off from, right down there. So, going to continue our time acceleration. Very cool shots. They really did a great job of making this look very epic and cool and things like that. Very cool. I think, I don't know where I heard this from, but I think they're adding a new skybox in the next version. I don't know where I heard that from. Where did I hear that? I have no idea. Alright. So it could be a complete lie. Yay! There's the moon there. We will definitely take missions to there. I've landed there before. It's not too bad once you know what you're doing. It's fun too. It's really cool. Very, you kind of feel like you're there in the Apollo era, you know. So maybe we'll just do one more orbit. All right. We're on the daytime side, and whoop. Let's see if we can land on the coast there. So I'm going to, oh no, I'm going to point our rocket retrograde. Here, you can tell with a little marker, the green circle with an X in it. That means you're pointing away from the direction that you're going. And we're going to burn. See our orbit coming down very quickly. Very quickly. Alright. Maybe that'll do it. That might not make it. I'm worried. We're not in a very high orbit. If I were in an orbit about here, that would definitely be pretty dang close. But I'm worried that we're going to start encountering the atmosphere around here, here-ish, and land further out in the ocean than I would like. Damn, whatever. There's no search and rescue in this game. Might as well just go with it. All right. Let's get ourselves pointed directly away from the direction that we're going. And we're going to jettison the rocket in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. There it goes. And we thank it for its service. Alright. We're going to time accelerate a little bit until we hit the atmosphere. Can't time accelerate in the atmosphere. You can do a type of time acceleration. Where, whoop, yep. Fine-tune controls. Alright. You can do a type. You can see that I can go × here. And it's good. But the problem with it is that it doesn't just time accelerate your movement. It makes all the forces ×4. So basically I'm hitting 4 times the atmosphere than I would be. I'm hitting, you know, I'm going 4 times faster than I normally would be. So when I jettison my parachute here, or when I, not jettison, open, it can be a little more climactic, and too much force can be put on the parachute, and I can actually lose the parachute, which would not be good. So I generally don't do it until I'm at a point where I feel like opening the parachute, and I think we'll open it now. Right? Dragging us, slowing us down. Hopefully I'll land in the water. I don't know. I think I might land right over there. I hope I don't. I'd rather land in the water. Easy as it goes. Going at about 11 kilometers from the surface. I think we'll make it to the water. We're slowing down quite a bit. Going to 50 meters per second. Yeah, we're gonna land in the water. Sweet! Right off the coast, too. That's awesome. This entire thing is a big crater. Maybe we'll take a space plane. Blah, 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 blah. Space plane out here sometime. Maybe not just a space plane. Just a regular plane. We're not going to be in space. Alright. Easy as it goes. Right off the coast. Wow, this is like the best landing I've ever done. Normally I don't really care where I land. It's all about the journey, not the return for me. Swinging the guys around. Nelford is freaking out. As he should be. I would not like it if this was happening as I was approaching a planet at 100 meters per second. Would not be fun. Right. About a kilometer right about now. 800 meters, 700 meters, 600 meters, 500, and boom. Chute opens. Alright. This has been a very successful flight. And we had fuel to spare, which is always good. This is kind of the awkward part of the video. You go really slow here. I'm going to time accelerate to make this happen faster. Please. There we go. Alright. You also don't want to time accelerate on your way down because you hit the water 4 times faster than it says, and it can destroy your capsule. Alright. Very successful. Right off the coast. Awesome. Alright. Well, this is my first video in Kerbal Space Program. Leave in the comments below how I did. I am just starting out, so I want to know how I'm doing and what I can do to make my videos better, and I'd like to do this a lot more. So, thanks for watching.